that she has as she kind of fingertips it, but they're both good, and it's back down to 8, 32-24. Here's Blackburn in the corner. Wouldn't leave her open. Back to Marshall. Marshall bounce to Brooks. Swing left side to House. Thinks about three. Ball fake. Skip. Oh, there's Blackburn open for three, and it's good. Boy, she is just tickling the twine, Coach.
I tell you what, she's having a great night.
Hadn't even touched iron on any of her three-pointers, and it's back up to 11, 35-24 in the front court. There's Roller to Frazier, across to Bowman, top of the key. Owens for three, back of the iron, no good. Long rebound, Bowman. She'll take it back up off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, Nunley has it. Bounce pass back into Owens. She's amongst three Blue Devilettes, and Blackburn and Eli tie her up. Possession arrow with Warren County, and there. Lebanon's having fun, Coach. They're giggling and smiling.
Not as much as Lori Blackburn is. That's Kelsey's mother down here.
Oh, great steal by Eddie Marshall. She's one-on-one with Bowman. Has Blackburn behind her, tries to bounce it across and does, and oh my goodness, Blackburn looked up before she actually caught it, and it comes harmlessly out of bounds back to Warren County. So with 1:06 to go here in the first half, Lebanon leads 35-24. Full court pressure again by Lebanon. Very token. Boy, Jasmine almost had that one. Owens tries to throw across House. It's deflected and saved by Crystal House. She'll throw it back in, but recovered by Frazier for Warren County. Across to Bowman. That pass too tall. Warren County just totally out of control here. And, man, these passes, they're either soft or too long or, wow.
And you've hit on both areas. One, the depth has given some trouble getting up and down the floor. No subs for Warren County very much in the first half here. And then the pressure of our defense, having so many people in the back court after them, they can't find people open.
Boy, all the way across the House for three. Kicks to Brooks, top of the key. 36 seconds left. Back to Blackburn. Across to House at the free throw line. Short jumper off the front of the iron. Follows it. Gets her own rebound. Knocked away. Controlled by Brooks. So 28 seconds to go. They'll have it back again. House kicks right side Blackburn. Looking down low for Huddleston. Skip pass across to Brooks for three. Off the side of the iron, no good, and up over the backboard. And Huddleston had a great block out that time on Owens, but it just hit the top of the backboard, so back to Warren County.
Good ball movement by the Blue Devilettes there, though, to move the basketball around and get what they want. I don't think they're working for the last shot either. I think they're just working for an open shot.
Just getting a good one. Blackburn with a great tip. She'll get it into the crowd. Look out down there as they're able to knock it back in, but it'll stay with Warren County. They'll inbounds at three-quarter court near side. Here's Frazier set the inbounds. Huddleston guards the ball out of bounds. Brooks with the tip out as well, and they'll say last touch by Bowman. Boy, great hands by Jasmine Brooks.
Yeah. Defense is swarming tonight.
18.3. Lebanon inbounds to Blackburn. Back to Brooks. 14. Skip past the House. Looking inside, over to Blackburn. Down low to Huddleston. She's matched up on Roller. Short jumper, too strong. Rebounded by Nunley. Kicks up to Frazier. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. She'll have to work. She gets it off, but oh my goodness, they're actually going to call a foul on that with no time showing on the clock, and they'll say it's in the act of shooting for three. Wow.
Again, you got London there trying to make a hustle play.
10, 3-point shot. Brittany Frazier for Warren County.
But again, she's just trying to play, you know.
Well, the first one is good for Frazier, so a chance for Warren County to put three on the board here with no time showing on the clock. Second toss by Frazier. Rolls around and good, so she's now hit 4 in a row.
Got 16 points so far this week.
Boy, she has been the spark plug, 16 of their 26. And the third and final toss is up and good as well. So Frazier completes the three-point play all from the free throw line. So your halftime score from Campbell Brandon Gymnasium, Lebanon 35, Warren County 27. We'll be back in 1 minute with a first half scoring wrap-up. You're listening to Lebanon High School basketball on WANT FM 98.9, WCOR AM 1490.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call your attention to the center court.
For that one or not, but I think early they shot the ball outside pretty well. You know, we had Frazier and King both shooting the ball outside, hitting the three. They hit, I think they've hit 3 threes so far. But you know, we saw them there late or midway through the second quarter. They were reluctant to shoot that three. You said a while ago, I think you said they were losing some confidence, I believe was the word you used, and she was wide open and wouldn't put it up. So I think they've got to try to score from outside, because I don't believe Iceland and London's going to let them score inside.
Boy, I'll tell you, they have been tough in that low post. And by the way, Dee Kendall hit a big three there in that first half as well. I don't know how I could overlook that, because she was tremendous as well off the bench. Here's Crystal House. Kick pass across the hall. That one a little bit too strong. Out of bounds over to Warren County. So 35-27 just underway here in the second half.
And since you're getting on the three-point thing, Brooks also hit one, so we don't want to leave her out.
Yep, Jasmine Brooks. Up across, here's King, skip pass all the way across to Bowman, looks inside for Owens. She'll penetrate, drive, and dish, knocked away. Here's Brooks coming out of there with one, and they're either going to call Bowman or Frazier, and that's not good. Anytime the whistle blows for Warren County, they have to be a bit paranoid. A little thin tonight.
22, Miss Frazier. That's her third.
Wow, that's not good news for the Lady Pioneers. Frazier, a key element on offense, all of their offense just about there in that first half. Here's Hall right at midcourt, back to Brooks. Brooks across the timeline at the jump circle, works in the front court. Oh, great pass down low to Marshall, up and off the glass, and good. Boy, great look, great sneak in on that back door on that baseline. Marshall converts. There's that full court pressure. Finally get it into Bowman. Just beat the 5-second count. Back to Owens. Nearly a steal. Back to Bowman's. And there, oh, she walked, no call. There's Brooks with the deflection and taken away by House, and they're going to call a reach in. My goodness. Great eyesight by that far side official over there. So 37-27, just over a minute in here in the first half. 7:07 to go in the third quarter. Lebanon leads by 10. Warren County inbounds on the baseline. There's Nunley in the corner. Nowhere to go. Finally goes back to Frazier. Gets inside Ha. That deflected away, taken away by House. Great hands again. They've got Marshall up ahead. House goes to her.
Great save.
Yes, it was. Back out to Ha. Long three, and they're going to call her for the bunny hop as she lined up for the three. Wow.
Yeah, it's a tough, and you see a lot of players get in the habit of doing it. When they catch it, they want to hop and set their feet before they shoot. And it is a walk, because you know you can take a step, but you can't
not with both
feet. No, can't do it with both feet.
Here's Owens, set the inbounds, three-quarter court near side. Nowhere to go. Finally gets it into Frazier. She shoves off on Brooks, no call. Bounce pass over to King, thinks about three, but Brooks out there on her. Here's Owens, down low. There's Roller working on Eli. I don't think she wants any part of that. Back to Owens. Big size differential. Owens just rumbles across that lane, down low, backside Nunley, wild shot. Roller put back attempt, no good. Eli mistimed her jump and put back in by King, and I think she had some help as that one was deflected.
They're working hard on the boards down there.
And very active interior defense. Brooks, bunny hop, no call. And there's House. She'll shoot it from the right side off the side of the iron, no good. Run down by Owens, kick past him. Frazier. Frazier in the front court working on Haas. She's got three. Needs to be careful over to Owens. Down low, backside to Nunley. Jump in by Marshall, and they'll say Marshall got her on the way by. That was a late whistle, but Ebony Marshall whistled for the foul. The second team foul on Lebanon, 3 on Marshall. So with 6:03 to go, Warren County with the chance to cut this thing all the way back down to 6.
Pioneers come out with a little bit different attitude. They're beating the press a little bit better than they were earlier.
Probably had a chance to rest.
Yeah, that's probably true too, man.
Oh, there's Nunley. That's the first one.
Great observation.
I know we got the rest up here during that time. We don't really get too tired, do we?
Not really.
Just a little fatigue. Nunley, second shot in and out, no good. Backside rebound. House up to Brooks. So it's down to 7, 37-30. Here's Brooks in the front court. All the way in the corner to Marshall. Tries to go inside to Eli. Skip pass all the way across to House. Boy, she'll drive the baseline up and off the glass. A good Crystal House, aggressive on the offensive end tonight. Stretches it back to 9. Here's King up ahead to Frazier. Boy, and they are starting to wear down again. Nearly an over and back. Frazier saves it, knocked away by Brooks. And I don't know where that foul came from, but a whistle blew.
Just hope it ain't on Marshall.
Whew. Goodness gracious, looks like they're going to get Brooks.
Yes. Brooks is third.
So 3 on Brooks as well. So Marshall and Brooks both with 3. And here comes Blackburn, the long-range gunner, into the game tonight. Boy, really proud of that kid because she really was stroking it there in that first half. 39-30, Lebanon leads Warren County with the ball. Here's King nowhere to go. Finally gets it to Frazier. Ooh, great defense by Ha, but Frazier breaks out down to Owens, looking for a roller down low. But Frazier, top of the key, right side. Going inside, they're going to call Iceland Eli with a bump in the back. Boy, the whistles are going off often and early, and that's 3 as well on Eli. My goodness.
Yeah, not great right now. We're going to leave her open for a shot.
Shot bounces around, no good, and there's Eli in there. Throws an elbow, no calls. That was with authority. Up ahead to House. She'll take it to the baseline. Running jumper, no good, and they'll finally whistle a foul on Warren County. That should be Nunley.
Warren County's number 32, Nunley, her first.
Only the first foul on Nunley, but the second foul on Warren County. Now they're showing 2 team fouls, and first one on Nunley. Crystal House first toss up and good. Here comes London Eli in for Iceland. Boy, let's hope she can repeat that first half performance, because she was head and shoulders the dominator down in that low post for Lebanon.
And she's head and shoulders above everybody as well.
Physically.
Yes.
And gets a hand on that missed rebound, fight for the ball, and Marshall down on the ground. They'll have to call jump ball possession arrow with Warren County. Marshall just kind of laying there. When the referee's looking, she finally reaches over and grabs the ball and decides
she was having a good time, too, looked like. Oh, She was smiling pretty big.
Boy, all these gals, they look like they are having a blast tonight. 5:02 and counting here in the third. Lebanon up by 10, 40-30. Bowman picks up her dribble, tries to go over the corner, gets it to King, drives across the lane, nowhere to go. Across to Frazier, outside the line. She'll penetrate to the right elbow, kick it to Bowman. All the way across to King. She'll think about 3. She's cut off. Owens has it. She'll shoot a 20-footer, no good. Backside rebound, great box out by Marshall. No call on Nunley. She kicks to Bowman. Bowman gets it back. Goes all the way across to Frazier. Dumped down to Owens, double team. Back to Bowman, down low to Nunley. Nunley tries to drive on Eli. No double dribble call. Oh, great deflection that time by Crystal House, but out of bounds.
And you know, they're working hard and getting the basketball inside, but nobody wants to put it up when you got London sitting there behind you. They're kicking it back out, and our defense is reacting and moving to the basket.
Well, she's definitely a deterrent, isn't she?
Right now, she is. Great steal for Blackburn.
Yes, Blackburn 2-on-1, and that pass deflected and kicked by Frazier, so they'll give it back to Lebanon. But boy, that was great defense by Frazier that time, and she was the only one back with Blackburn and House in the front court.
She made something happen. That's what you got to do when they run the break against you.
So high inbounds on the baseline. Goes out high to Blackburn. Kicks right side Marshall in the corner to House. Thinks about 3, and they call that bunny hop again. Boy, they are in a bad habit of doing that. They could have called that several times tonight.
They could. It is a habit, and we're seeing several of our people do that. I think you get that sometime when you practice shooting a lot, and somebody throws you the ball.
Well, here is Frazier in the front court, and Lebanon goes to a stretch-out matchup, looks like.
1-3-1.
In the corner for 3, King is good. Boy, and that's the first really big spark they've had from behind the arc since the first half. 40-33, Lebanon by 7. Here's Ha, top of the key, inside to Eli. Boy, she bulls her way in, and they're going to call a charge. My goodness.
Tried to clear him out with that elbow and the forearm coming around her to get her some room. And sometimes you don't make that call. Of course, tonight they made them, and that's 3 on London.
Already 5 team fouls on Lebanon, just a little bit past halfway in the third quarter. Here's Frazier. Skip pass across, almost stolen by Blackburn. Bowman has it, taken away by House. House on a breakaway. Here's the Snowbird up and off the glass, and good. Boy, she got behind everybody. It stretches it back to 9. Frazier in the backcourt gives it to Bowman, and here come the Lady Pioneers. 42-33, just over 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bowman dragged her foot, no call. Passes up front to Owens.
Look at the wingspan on London down there.
And there's King down low. Frazier, I wouldn't. No. And she runs fine. Marshall gets that one as they tried to go away from London Eli. Eli collects the loose ball on the right wing to Blackburn. Looks ahead for House. And great communication, just a little head nod that time, told House to come back out. Marshall for 3. Off the sideline, no good. There's Eli. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. Marshall rebound, put back, good. Wow, that was like a volleyball game right there.
Sure enough, and Marshall, has done a great job tonight of following the ball as it goes to the basket after a shot, and there it pays off again for him.
Well, Coach Ann Eads for Warren County wants a timeout. We'll leave it right here for just a second. I'd like to thank everybody that took care of the coaches' corner tonight. It was prepared by the FFA students. Summer Major, Danielle Smith, Rachel Crawford, Charles Howard, and Steve Howerton are the FFA advisors. This group has done the Major Feed a Friend operation is what I call it. Boy, it was great. Back underway here. Here's Owens in the corner as Warren County's in the front court. 44-33, Lebanon by 11. Here's Owens in the corner again, and Eli pops out on her. No way to throw over her. She drives the baseline, kicks in the corner, and that pass finally corralled by Warren